Sit 'em down. Make sure they're nice and comfortable. Hey there, buddy, pal, compadre, amigo, mon ami, mein Freund. Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen, yokoso, to my humble office. How do you like the chair? Very plush, right? That there is genuine crocodile skin. Yes, sirree. Just like that rug on the floor is genuine polar bear. Just like the jars behind me are filled with genuine people that don't pay me what they owe. So, I can imagine you understand why I've asked you to visit me at this ungodly hour of the night. I hope Bruno and Crixus didn't rough you up too badly when they dragged your ass out of bed. By the way, nice pajamas. You know, it's hard to pull off the classic nightshirt and cap, but let me tell you, it's a good look. You really pull it off there, champ. Just pray you keep that look when you walk out of my office instead of getting fitted for a straitjacket and some concrete boots. Capiche? So, where was I? Right, the matter of your outstanding balance. You know, I did you a solid. I gave you a big favor when no one else would. You couldn't have gotten that much money, that quick, all in cash, all under wraps from any hoity-toity firm. No. When you needed a big bag of moolah on the down low, who was it that ponied up when you needed it most? That's right, me, ya boy, Johnny Silk, the one and only. And do you remember what I told you all those months ago? I didn't ask you what the money was for. I didn't ask you what your plan was. I didn't ask for your goddamn credit score. I didn't ask you jack crap. You told me the amount you needed. A substantial amount, might I add. And you remember what I said. I said sure, absolutely, no problemo, de nada. Just one little thing. Pay me back on time. And you know what you did? You signed on the dotted line. Right here. See this? See this right up in your face? You smell that parchment? Nice parchment, right? It's right there in big red ink. Your goddamn signature. So why then, after my kindly acquiescence to your financial request and your subsequent acceptance of my offer, terms and conditions inclusive, do we find ourselves here in my office this late at night, not one, not two, but three, read 'em, 3, T-R-E-E, days past the deadline? You want to know why they call it a deadline, pal? Do you really want to know? Because depending on how tonight plays out, depending on how many more mistakes you make with me, you might just get yourself a personal lesson on the etymology of the phrase. You got that? You know what really hurts me? You know what puts the squeeze on my heartstrings right now? It doesn't hurt me financially, per se, alright? I could take the hit if I had to, which I won't, but if I had to. No. What hurts me the most, more than anything, is the disrespect. You disrespected me when you didn't come to my office with the agreed upon amount in full when it was due. You disrespected me again when you didn't show up the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and finally, you disrespect me tonight by forcing my hand to call on my two good friends here to wake you up and remind you of your obligations. But do you know what else hurts? When my boys broke down your door and waltzed in to frog march you to my estate, you weren't even packing up to leave. You weren't even trying to keep a low profile. You weren't doing nothing out of the ordinary, just another goddamn night at home. Now that is some next level shade. You know what that tells me? That tells me you didn't respect me enough to fear what would happen if you didn't deliver your half of the bargain. You didn't even have the goddamn decency like other crooks and lowlives to take the money and run, or come up with an excuse. Did you just think I'd let this slide? Send you a few strongly worded letters and warnings like some landlord? Did you think all those stories you hear about Johnny Silk were made up? Well, some of them were. But let me tell you, not all of them. You're either very brave or very, very stupid. I haven't made up my mind quite yet, but I guess we're gonna find out. So the first order of business, pal, is calculating just how much interest is due on account of your less than honorable discrepancies in the course of our dealings. The fine print in that there binding contract you sign had some caveats for just such an occasion. Let's see here. Right. See, it says right here. Right there, you gotta squint to see it a little bit. For every hour past the agreed upon repayment date, which was 3 days ago, the undersigned, that's you, shall accrue an additional percentage of interest on top of the previous rate, which I recall was an extremely fair 25%. If you took out a loan from Bruno Ballcrusher, you'd be looking at a base of at least 33, so wipe that shocked look off your face and thank your lucky stars I'm as nice as I am. So let's see. An additional percentage added onto the base rate at every hour, 24 hours in a day, overdue by 3 days, that's 72 hours. Now, I never finished school, but I'm pretty sure 25 plus 72 equals 97. So you're looking at a return of the base amount with an additional 97% interest owed, bringing your total to, well, it's a big number. A bigger number than the big number you already owe me. So now that that's settled, and we're all crystal clear on what your outstanding balance is looking like, here's the all-important question of the night, with an all-important answer. Where's my money? And before you say what I think you might say, just remember, the wall behind me is filled with people who said some very stupid words that rhyme with "Schmai don't have the shmoney." What's that? You can get the money. Well, those are slightly less stupid words. Let's move on to the part where you describe with detail just where the money is and how it's gonna get to me, Johnny Silk. Well, starting with your liquid cash, that's an awful low number, pal, but we'll toss it in the pot, alright? Okay, let me just jot this down here. Alright. Okay. Let's see. How about property? My boys noticed your place had some awful nice looking furniture and decor. Chandelier, sofa, grandfather clock. Yeah, we'll toss all that in the pot too. How about the house? What's the market value looking like these days? Not too shabby. And how about your car? Year, make, model? Really? You let people see you drive that piece of crap? Whatever. I can always sell it for parts. Well, let's see here. Crunching the numbers and cooking the books, it looks like with all your cash, property, house, and car, you're still coming up short. So, wise guy, you want to share any bright ideas you might have on how to make good an ordeal? You got any special talents or skills a man like me might make use of? Know anyone special or important you can hook me up with? No, didn't think so. What other value can I wring out of you, you louse? No rich family members? No influential friends? No expensive secrets? You're making this awful hard on me, pal. This ain't supposed to be 20 questions. Alright, calm down and stop your blubbering. Your panic ain't doing you any good right now, and even more worthless to me if you drop dead of a heart attack. Heart attack. Say, that gives me an idea. Just out of curiosity, my bankrupt friend, what's your blood type? B positive, huh? It's a little ironic. Tell you what, I think I've got just the thing that'll settle our score. Bruno and Crixus here are gonna take you on a little walk to the doctor's. Yeah. And he's gonna give you some feel-good, happy juice and let you drift off to La La Land for a spell. And you can leave all your worries behind. When you wake up, your debt will be gone, and so will a kidney and a lung. Hey, don't worry. You can live with just one of each, and tell you what, I'll throw in the stitches for free. Come on, up and at 'em. Doc might not be pleased to be up so early, but nothing a little coffee and booze won't fix, am I right? Relax, buddy. Doc does a great job on horses and cows and such, and I'm sure he'll handle you just fine. After all, it's only an animal what doesn't pay his debt on time. Don't worry about the deeds and titles and assorted paperwork. We'll nab those on our own. Just let old Johnny Silk take care of everything, and you'll wake up free as a bird. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, and sayonara, sucker.